I'm sitting here with Brother Adinkra Hene, and he is going to explain to us who Papa Legba is, a very feared spirit in the Voodoo pantheon, and also a love spirit. Brother Adinkra, how are you today?
I'm fine, Nikki. How are you?
I'm great. I'm excited to hear all about this Papa Legba. Tell me a little bit about Papa Legba and his magical ways.
Papa Legba, he's a character, you know. He's the god of in voodoo, he's the god of the crossroads. The crossroads being the physical realm and the spiritual realm. And also, he's a god of, opportunity, you know. So if you're looking for opportunity, like a job, or you need, and he's also considered a god that removes obstacles out of your way, uh, opens the road for you to get blessings also. When it comes to magic, you can use him in rituals. Sometimes he'll come to you and aid you in rituals. If you want to meet him, you have to do it's a ritual that you can do. You go to a crossroad, and it's got to be a little bit before midnight, and you bring him an offering.
What are some of the offerings he likes?
Some of the offerings Papa likes are like he likes grilled chicken, um, bananas. He loves rum, palm oil, tobacco. So when it comes to tobacco, you give him a cigar or even a pipe, a tobacco pipe, and fill it with tobacco and light it, and He'll receive those offerings.
So, do you actually do rituals to Papa Legba? Is this something? Is he one of the spirits that you like the most and that you do most of your work with?
Yeah, I do a lot of work with Papa, but I work with other spirits or gods, as they call them.
So, how can you call yourself Brother Adinkra, right? and you're not working with African spirits or gods. What is that about?
Well, to me, Papa Legba, the tradition of him, it didn't start in Haiti. It started in Africa. So he has many names. You know, some people call in some traditions he's Legba, Elegba, Alegba, Esu. Um, and in the African tradition, um, I can't remember what's his name. I think it's Isu or Esu. No, Isu in one of the African traditions. But in these different stories and traditions, sometimes he's younger, and then sometimes he's a younger man or older spirit. So it just depends on what part of the world you're in. But to me, all of them are the same representation, same energy. So I feel like no matter what, it's all African. It's just that people still the certain things had to be hidden and traditions had to be changed when the slaves were brought to America, because we weren't allowed to practice our traditions or our culture via the slave master. So a lot of these things has the traditions have changed, and you have a lot of people that co-opted our ceremonies and our culture. So you got a lot of things just changed up based on what was available to us. Also, just like that's why the offerings are different. Also,
Okay. Why is there a high number of Caucasians who seem to worship more of, you know, I would say pretty much I've seen a lot of Caucasians, especially in Louisiana and New Orleans, that worship Papa Legba more than, people of color.
I think the reason why they do it because the stories behind him being mischievous and him giving people all the things that they want. And a lot of times to them, they'll try anything. So with us, a lot of black people are scared when it comes to this stuff, mainly because of what we've been taught with when it comes down to religion. We've been taught to fear spirits and not communicate with the dead. And a lot of that stuff is what the slave masters put in the Bible. I know in Deuteronomy, it talks about that Jesus is saying, that we can't commune with the dead and it's like taboo. It's, if that's a word for, I guess I could choose a better word, but we're not supposed to do that according to the Bible. So a lot of
Don't they still communicate with Jesus when they call upon him? That's communicating with the dead. They said he's died and resurrected. Isn't he a spirit? Don't they communicate with him?
yeah, but he's supposed to be the Son of God. So I guess in their mind, it's okay to communicate with the Son of God.
Oh, I see. All right. Well, I want to thank you for stopping by, brother Adinkra. And definitely look forward to doing some more interviews with you. I just want to pick that little brain of yours because I know there's so much more in there. Anyway, thank you for stopping by the Wunam Sacred Society.